Welcome back to MetaVersus, where we put up two of our favorite NFT projects to go toe to toe with one another in the areas of appearance, utility, blockchain, tokenomics, and of course, community. My name is Link Green, the KryptoKhemist.
And I'm Mo Jackson. We score these projects 1 through 5 in each of those areas and come up with our infinite pick
Infinite
for
pick.
the week. Let's get right into this week's projects.
Okay, so my project for the week is AIFA.
And this week, I'm rolling with Banana Art Club.
All right, so let's roll right through this. We're going to go with AIFA, as I like to call them, but AIFA, and they are known as the Artificial Intelligence Football Association. Um,
Oh,
yeah, man, this project is
okay.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't want to waste any time, so I'm just going to show you what I got here. Now, I was immediately like in awe when I seen this program, this platform. My bad, I had it on the wrong. This platform,
I like the art.
yeah, it's cool. It's the first thing you see is some little
They getting jiggy
avatars
with
dancing, getting jiggy, right? So I was like, okay, what's up with this? And they're called
it.
the AIFA All Stars. So this is a unique metaverse ready game with players that you can collect and configure. You pair them with these ASM brains for the Artificial Intelligence Football Association. Okay, you can
Okay.
train, earn, trade, and win. Now, let's look around here a little bit. These are their collections. So you get them in these little boxes, right? These AIFA boxes. These are their brains. These are their brains.
Hmm.
Okay, and these are the actual all stars here. So the boxes hold 4 all stars and 1 brain. The brains are actually artificial intelligence NFTs. These brains are
Oh,
AI. Yes, all
whoa.
stars are the player bodies of AIFA and are 3D customizable for use anywhere. So
Hmm.
yeah, man, I'm gonna show you a little more, but I just want to break it down here. So this is how it works. You open the box, you get your all star in the box. You can customize these all stars individually, and then you can build your team. Okay, you can customize your entire team from these 4. All right.
Dope.
Now there are different levels of rarity as well. They have the original. They have rare, and I'm noticing with these projects, rare is becoming less and less rare because then they have mythic and they have ultra. So get a whole team in these boxes with 4 of these characters. All right. This is their arena. Very futuristic. It looks like it's suspended in
Mm-hmm.
air. Okay. And I guess
Mm-hmm.
this is all supposed to be the atmosphere back here. So the
Mm-hmm.
Artificial Intelligence Football Association is a decentralized play to earn game economy built to reveal the power of altered state machine. That's ASM. Compete with your teams in the world's favorite game. So this is like their national sport. Train your brains and climb the ranks to be the Artificial Intelligence Football Association global champion. Okay, so this game looks like
Okay.
it is going to be huge. It's going to be like a big pastime, or at least that's what they're striving to make it. So when we go to the about section here, they show you what you're going to get with the Genesis drop. So your all stars are fully autonomous agents. They play in teams of 4 against the teams of other all-star team owners. Climb the
Mm-hmm.
ranks through the arenas, earn rewards, and become a global champion. So this is going to be like career mode in your NBA 2K games. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, man. Like, so I really thought that was dope. This is the all-star action. All-stars are the founding characters of the AIFA world. You get primes, bosses, and families. Explore the all-star universe with this ready-to-print poster. So this is a poster that they give you, and I'll show you the poster. I thought that this was really cool. And it's meant to be an educational piece. All right, and this meant to be an educational piece, but it's also marketing. This is dope.
Mm-hmm.
And they show you exactly how. I mean, no project has done anything that I've seen where they show you they outline everything this
Mm-hmm.
easily. Okay, so
Right.
that was a
Yep.
big perk to this project. All right,
That's dope.
so these are their brains. It says get smart. The brain NFT is the heart of ASM. You can load it into all any all-star, train it to play AIFA, and much more to come. So they're working on a lot of stuff that you can do with these brains. When we told you that this stuff is going to get really real and these metaverses are going to get even more immersive, this is an example of just that. So you have 1 + 1 = more. So they're allowing you to breed. You can already see that. Owners of all R-stars can create new characters. They will expand the AIFA world, helping more gamers and collectors to join. So people will constantly be able to enter into this world. All right. You can get smarter. Using the ASM genome, just like in regular biology, right? Mining feature, you'll be able to create new, using the ASM genome mining feature, you'll be able to create new brains for your team. So they're using a genome just like in regular biology. I thought that was cool. Now, this is the customization section I was telling you about. When you unbox, your all-star is going to get these random traits here, but you can create what you want for your all-star from this list of random traits. Have not seen that yet. Wow. Okay. They also have a DAO with a native currency. You can vote in their DAO for, haven't we always wanted this with all of our national sports leagues, to vote and be able to have a say? Like, this is amazing. Okay. This is amazing. So, they are on OpenSea, and I'm going to show you them on OpenSea. Oh, I got to go home. So they are on OpenSea, and you can just click on each of these links on their site, and it will take you to their OpenSea page. And of course, they are on the Ethereum blockchain. Their floor price is 5.98 ETH, and this has actually dropped since I seen it. But that's, it's up there. This is just for the box to be able to get into the game. Okay. Then you're also going to get inside of that box. You'll be able to get your 4 characters here and then your brain. But these are the brains right here that they're selling individually. So I guess you can buy more brains, etc. The brains themselves are only 2.88 ETH. Okay. And these are how the brains look. Yeah.
And they AI though.
Yes, they're AI brains. Okay, so these are the boxes, right? And if I open this up, this is what the boxes look like. Now, the floor price here is 5.98 ETH. Okay, and they have dropped since the last time I looked at these. Even though there's been some pretty, consistent activity in the last few days, it slowed up 3 days ago, right? So when you look at these boxes, let me go back. So when you look at these boxes, once you open one of these, you're going to get the 4 characters in your brain. All right. And they're the floor price is 5.98, but they look like they're holding their own above 6 ETH and higher. Okay. So inside of the box, like I said, you're going to get one of these brains and these 4 all-stars. So these are what the brains are going to look like. And as you can see here, these brains have their own unique properties. They have their own unique properties. They usually move. I think something's wrong with the plugins right now, but they usually look like sea urchins underwater. It's really cool. The interpretation that they put on this, I think that's dope. And then here are the all-stars, introducing the all-stars. Okay, and their floor price is pretty low.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 0.18. So you got to factor in. We're gonna have to factor in all of these floor prices here. But this is what some of them look like, and these are completely bare. They are not. Well, some of them have a little bit of customization, but for the most part, they look like they're pretty bare. Okay, and that's what they're gonna look like.
Very, very interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So when we go to their community, you can join them on Discord. Okay, and their Discord, if we go to their Discord, this looks like it's backed. I'm just gonna say from the Discord alone, the website already looked like it was backed by a pretty big company. But even their Discord, you guys know how Discord servers usually look, man. They don't look this well thought out and well put together. So 9,500 members in the Discord, and the floor price for these boxes is already about 6 ETH. All right. 1,800 of those 9,500 are online.
Yep.
Okay, so I mean, it looks like they're really, really growing. And if we go to their Twitter page, they have 24,000 followers on their Twitter page. Now,
Okay.
what did give me a bit of concern was that they've been around for like a year and they only have 24,000 followers. Okay. But then I looked at, who those followers were, and they were pretty significant people, or at least in this world, pretty significant individuals. So, I was, I didn't know really how to feel. Not any big heavy hitters, but at least individuals who work to nurture their audiences, to the point where they're in the thousands as far as their followers. All right, tens of thousands as far as their followers. Now, when we look at, who they're following, okay, Fluff is following them. They're following Fluff back. Aaron McDonald, wondering if he has anything to do with the team because the team part wasn't very clear. Party Bear, so also following some influencers in the space. All right, so that was really cool. Now, I'm not going to go over the whole FAQ, but I did notice a few things. Number one is they do not have anywhere for a team on here. Their team is not announced on here. So that I didn't really like. But their community was, okay. They don't have a white paper either, so that I'm not feeling that. And they don't really have a roadmap either, and they said that there's more to come. So all in all, that is how I feel about the AIFA project. Here and there, pretty cool, very, very interesting, and a lot of room for growth.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. So my project this week is Banana Art Club. First of all, for the name, I like the name. I know I talked before about, kind of piggybacking on other projects, but this is one that actually I think they did a good job of piggybacking. So I'm going to take you to the website. All right. All right, so this is the website for the Banana Art Club. Now, if you remember back, maybe a few years ago, there was a very famous or maybe infamous art piece back in 2019 that sold for 120K, and it was just the banana taped to the wall. And this caught like all kinds of news as far as like what is considered art and how people feel about art. Well, this group, their art team, inspired by Maurizio, decided to digitize this piece of art and sell it as an NFT. I thought that was really, really interesting. They have some great things that they plan on doing with some of the funds, and we'll get into some of that. But 20% of the fees collected from the gallery will be distributed to Banana Art Club holders, and I think that's very interesting.
This is a great way. Yeah, this is a great way to get the community on board.
Right. So just to kind of go through some of the art, this is what some of the art will look like.
Oh man! I just want to say, I forgot to announce this earlier. We have not seen each other's projects this time. Like usually we look at each other's projects and we go over them together. We're not doing that anymore because we really want this to be a versus battle. Right? So
we bringing it to. I like this kind of Lakers one right here. This is pretty dope.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah,
this one right here. So the art is very, very dope. And they plan on doing some interesting things. So here, each banana is unique. It's 333 of those unique bananas, and they are going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. Going to be available on OpenSea, I believe. So I'm sorry, not 333, 3,333 issued on the Ethereum blockchain. They said they wanted a fair price, so the floor price is going to be 0.06 ETH, which is, I think is pretty decent. But 3333 unique NFTs. Another thing that I like about them is that they do have a roadmap. I didn't see a white paper, but I do like the roadmap. The roadmap for this one, they have set their goals based on how much of the art they're going to sell. So they're going to definitely whitelist some of their Twitter and Discord members from the beginning. Then after 20% are sold, 10 of the art holders will be airdropped an exclusive piece
Oh,
of
nice.
Banana Art Club.
I love the
Then one,
airdrops, bro. The airdrops are like
man,
incentivization.
and it's going to be an exclusive one. So it's one
Yes,
nobody else will have.
that's
Then
why.
after 40%, 6 Ethereum will be airdropped to 6 Banana Art Club holders. After 6% sold, they will open their BAC store, and everybody will be able to become part of the real world. At 80% sold, this is what I think is probably one of the dopest thing. With 9 ETH, the floor price NFTs will be bought back. 9 of them will be
Mm.
airdropped to random
Oh, that's
Banana Art Club
high.
holder. So I want y'all to get this. What they are
Nobody's
going to
doing that,
do
bro.
is after 80% of the NFTs are sold, they're going to take the floor price, the lowest price ones, and buy them up. That's going to automatically raise the floor price to whatever the next level is. They're going to buy them up and then going to airdrop them to current hold.
That's
that's
so dope.
that's so dope.
You know what I would do, bro? I would airdrop them to current whitelist, like do a whitelist for the next drop and
Yep.
airdrop them to whitelist people who weren't able to get into the first drop.
Man, see,
That would be
hey,
hot.
BAC hit us
Hit us
up.
up, man. We got ideas for days, man, and they work.
And this is goes back to 20% earlier. After all of them are sold, the Banana Art Club is going to be formed, and they're going to create a gallery experience. Plots of land will be bought in all the biggest metaverse projects, and they're going to create galleries in all of the biggest metaverse projects. So how the 20% works is everybody who's a part of this drop, who purchases this drop, they are Banana Art Club holders. When they create this gallery, they're going to allow different artists to post and put their art up in the gallery and sell
That's
from the
dope.
gallery.
That's
Any
dope, man.
fees that they receive from renting out the gallery, or any fees that they receive from the sales from the gallery, 20% of those are going to go to the Banana
That's
Art
dope.
Club holders.
That's dope.
So, man, like, they are really, we talk about community and them giving back to their community. This
This is
is
it.
this is one excellent way to get back. They have their team here. They don't necessarily have any uh, you know, direct access to them. That's one thing I really didn't like, but they still explain the core team, and I like the art that they have for their projects as well. I think that's pretty dope. So when going to the community, we can first take a look at their Twitter page. The Twitter page, they have 8,500 followers. That's
Mm.
not bad. It's not a whole lot of
Yeah,
followers, but it's still relatively good. And I look at it from the perspective of they have 3,333 NFTs. They have more than double enough of followers
to
to
sell
kind of
out.
market to.
Yeah,
So in order to sell out their project. So that
yeah.
looks pretty good. And when looking at the people that are following them, I don't see many large name people,
Hmm.
those with many followers. Just seems like pretty regular people, which can be a good thing. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's regular people on your Twitter page or on your following, that could mean you have a pretty decent uh
Well, it means it's a lot more organic too.
organic. That's
Like
that's the
yeah,
perfect word
yeah,
that I'm
man.
looking for.
You're connecting with
It's
your
more
audience.
organic.
It
You're
isn't just
connecting with the people.
a bunch of
So,
pumping being done. Yep.
and even when looking at the people that they're following, not many outright recognizable names, but you know,
They're following a lot
they're
of
following a lot of
Chinese companies, it looks like. Or no, it's Chinese, and then that looks like I don't maybe Arabic there. Okay, so they have a lot of
Mhm.
international people that they're
Reach.
following. So
Mhm.
that's a good sign to me because that shows
Mhm.
that they have supporters in different parts of the world,
Yep. And
or
then we
they're at
go
least
take a
communicating
look
with
at
them.
their Discord. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you ain't
Uh,
cut me off.
we take a look at their Discord, we can see that the Discord has 6,000 members, so slightly less than the Twitter.
Mhm.
But when once again, when I look at the ratio of like Twitter to Discord, I mean, with 6,000 in Discord
Yeah,
and 8,000 in Twitter,
yeah.
that's a really high ratio. Usually we'll see like 20,000 in Twitter and then 6,000 or 8,000 on Discord or something like that.
Yeah, that means
So
the people who support you in public also really support you in private too.
in
That's a good
private
sign.
as well.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how we look at it. So
Yep.
this is looking pretty dope. And then one another thing that you kind of said with the background to the Discord, they got their gallery in the background is like their background photo to getting into their Discord. So
Hmm.
looks like they're really putting it together. Now, as far as volume and uh, well, we talked about the floor price, but as far as volume, there isn't any volume yet because it has not released yet. This one hasn't dropped. So this one is going to drop on the 16th. So you got time to be able to get in on the drop and to enlist in the whitelisting. So well, they have a lottery for the whitelisting. I think that that's a little different and dope too.
Yeah, there's
So
not
not
that
everybody
many
gets
laws.
into it, but you got to
Yep.
sign up and be picked. So
Yep.
that's pretty dope. But I really think that this project is different, and like I said, the fact that they piggybacking off of this, but doing it in a digitized way and bringing something new to old art. This is one of those examples of how artists can take real world art and bring it to the digital space.
Well, you know
So
what this is even more of an example of?
yeah.
It's an example of like people keep asking why is digital art, why are NFTs so valuable? Well, this is
Hmm.
like because we said they are. Like
Yep.
somebody taped a banana to a wall and said it was worth however much it sold for, and people
Yep.
believed it. It's belief.
Yep.
That's it. It's the power that
Community
you have that
belief.
you don't know you have.
Community belief. That's
Facts.
what it's
Facts.
about. So there
All
we go.
right, man. That's
Banana
dope.
Art Club.
Okay. All right. So, hey, with that in mind, let's get right into the voting section.
Ah, let's see what we got here.
All right. So for AIFA. In the appearance category, I really loved it. I'm going to give them a 5 in the appearance category. All right.
Awesome.
For
Awesome.
blockchain, you already know I give the Ethereum blockchain a 2. Okay. Tokenomics and utility, this ability to stake on their platform, this ability to compete and win money when you compete, this ability to actually create your own all stars. I love it. So I'm going to give that a 4. The community is growing and needs some work. So that's a 3. And the price, we kind of got to do an average of all of the prices mentally. Um, I think for what you're getting and the infinite possibilities, this is an infinite possibility type project.
Mm-hmm.
The infinite possibilities that come with that, I like the price. I think you should have to invest in your own sports team. And this is something that we also often talk about with these
Mm-hmm.
different leagues. If you don't like it, invest in your own. You got to work for that, right? So I'm going to give the price a 5 because we know that if you're in this project, you really want this. Okay? You really want this. So those are my scores for AIFA.
All right. So for Banana Art Club, BAC. For appearance, I think the art is extremely dope. I think they did a great job of taking something, and making something big with it. So I'm going to give the art a 5. All right. For blockchain, it's on the Ethereum blockchain. So you know how I feel about that. They're gonna get a 3. Can't, do too bad, but you can do a little bit better. As far as tokenomics and utility, this project I actually really, really love the tokenomics and utility, how they really plan on giving back to the community, really making the community a part of the growth, and making it a part of their whole thing. So the community, I mean the tokenomics, I'm going to give it a 5. All right. For community and team, their community is small and growing, but it seems to be very tight knit. So I'm going to give
Yeah.
the community a 4. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with 4.
I can see that.
And for price, price is, I'm a little on the fence on, because the price is relatively decent at 0.06 Ethereum. I think that's a good price. I want to see. I don't know. I think maybe it could be a little higher. I think they probably could have pushed for zero point 0.1 ETH or zero point 0.2 for this project, but the price is decent, so I'm gonna go with 4 for the price. Good old folk.
All right. So those are our scores for each section.
Yep.
And we'll get back to you with this week's Infinite Pick, brought to you by the Build Me Up movement. This episode is brought to you by the Build Me Up movement. Founded by Najee Evans of Build Me Up Jewels, this movement was oddly enough meant to do everything that the Web3 NFT movement is doing. Meant to empower people to educate themselves, have their voices heard, and of course, support one another.
The Build Me Up movement is a consortium of various businesses and organizations working alongside one another to leverage their extensive business networks. They've created a think tank offering valuable advice based on their various fields of expertise, investing in each other's initiatives, and even raising funds for each other's businesses and causes.
Najee is a visionary, man. He's been teaching crypto trading for a few years now, and this entire community is collectively working to implement blockchain technology into their business solutions. And you know who's overseeing this build out, right? Yes, Mo.
Infinite Digital Management.
You already know.
Yeah. Najee has created an entire database for all of the businesses in the Build Me Up movement. Find out more at buildmeupmovements.com.
All right, everybody. So you know what that means, that this
week's Infinite Pick
is going to be the Banana Club. They are this week's Infinite Pick.
Another one.
Hey, man. So we're going to do this a little differently for our next few episodes. We're going to be scoring each other's projects.
So we're gonna make it fair.
I don't think anybody's cheating. I'm
not
accusing anybody today, even though we know Mo cheats. Today we're gonna turn the other cheek, and we're going to deal with our brother in love. And we're gonna say, we know that you're a cheater.
You gotta turn
we're gonna help you with your addiction.
Cheating.
We're gonna help you with your addiction to cheating, and we're going to do things a little differently to where you can't cheat. So
you see, he's the one always changing up. He changed up last time too.
I gotta change it up for the fairness.
I wouldn't have to change it up if we were fair. You see, we gotta change it up, but it's all right. It's all right. I roll with the flow.
When you create a system and you have people who like to change the system, or who like to try and cheat the system, I should say, you have to create checks and balances. And so that's where I come in. All right. So next week when we come back and
try to make it on your favor. But go ahead.
And the next, hey, I don't need it in my favor, man. I'm actually true and honest, so I don't need it to be in my favor. The truth is always in my favor.
Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are.
All right, but so next week or next episode, we're going to score each other's projects. We want to start bringing people on. Bring people on.
Yeah.
I want to hear about your projects. I want you to talk about what it is that you would like to do. And then we're going to score your projects. We're going to ask the communities to score your projects, to come in and, do some live analysis with us.
Yep.
All right. So check us out. Let us know. You can always follow us on IG at infinite_NFTs. Same name on Twitter. And of course, like, comment,
follow us,
subscribe.
Yeah.
Sure. Do everything you can to let your people know about metaverses. All right.
Word.
All right, Cool Breeze. Take us out, man. What's your advice for the day, brother?
Hey, my advice is, man, just shoot for the moon. And if you miss, go and cling on to that star. You're already up there.
That's it.
Word.
Peace.
Peace.